All right, all right. Hey, let's do this, man. How's it going, guys? How's it going? We'll wait for some more people to come in here, watch a little show, a little episode on Japanese metal. What's going on here? I don't know. It might be a game-related podcast here, a game-related stream. Hope you don't mind. There, we're changing the script here. Let's see. There's a little bit of video games, not much. There's like one little segment. We'll talk about. Let's see, a lot of Miho. That's the next thing. Some audio stuff. And let's see. Oh, yeah, that's right. Where does BABYMETAL rank on the Oricon top 100? Well, we'll get to that. Oh, and Ado. Is it Ado? They're doing their first world tour. That's pretty interesting. So we'll get into all that here. Actually, let's start off with that. Let's start off with that news here. Actually, before I do that, let me ask you guys, how are y'all doing, man? How are you doing? All right? You survived the New Year's. It's fine. We're like almost 10 days, about 10 days into January. So far, so good, right? New Year, new you? Yeah, I was not feeling that at all. Anyway, before we do anything, let's let me ask you this. Let me ask you this question. Here's the game related thing. We'll go and get this out of the way. Game related podcast right here. Okay. Since Side Scrollers, that podcast doesn't really do games anymore and likes to get into politics. No, they're like entertainment podcasts. I don't know if you guys watch them. I watch them sometimes during the day. I kind of find it interesting. The Side Scrollers podcast. Anyway, Dreamcast. You remember this thing? I saw it trending on Twitter the other day, or X, and I was like, wow, okay, wow. People still talk about this thing? This thing's like a blast in the past. A blast, you know? And it's like, can you name 3 games that come to mind when you see this? I mean, I think Sonic Adventures, Soul Calibur, and Power Stone. And really Power Stone too. But, you know, you guys... Oh, there's Skies of Arcadia. There's 4. Skies of Arcadia. What was it? Grandia 2? I think it's Grandia 2 is another role-playing game. That was good. That was a fun one. And then there was that stupid Star Wars fighting game, which was like, what? Why would you do that? Why would you make a Star Wars fighting game? That's so dumb. Anyway. Yeah, the Dreamcast. It was cool for a little bit. It was nice, you know? But, yeah, that was it for Sega. Anyway, now that we're done with the video games, let's get back into this, right? Japanese music. A Japanese music podcast. Stay on focus, stay on topic, right? Ado. Is it Ado? Ado? You should be able to pronounce it right. It's 3 letters. 3 letters. A-D-O. The first world tour, Wish, has been announced, and they'll be going to many places. I got the list of venues right over here. Let me take a look at February 4th. They're going to Bangkok. I'll start there. Hopefully YouTube does not demonetize this episode for saying the word Bangkok. You know. Anyway, they start there, and they're going to end in Texas. So they start in Bangkok and in Austin, Texas. Look at that. At the HEB Center. Okay. I don't really know too much about this performer other than there's a lot of mystery around it, and that they did music for One Piece. Okay. But, you know, and the singer's like 17 years old and like had a amazing record already, you know, when she was in high school. Had a song, you see why I'm saying that right, peaked at number 1 Billboard Japan. Man, okay, that's pretty impressive. And she was only in high school, right? Pretty impressive. But to me, it's like, how do they keep the mystery going? Because I try to watch some live shows of this, and you don't see her. It's all like silhouette, and kind of. I have to ask you guys a question. in the world, since we're in the age of AI, right? Like, how would you know it's even really her? I was just asked, how would you know it's even really her, right? If it's all silhouette, couldn't she? I mean, I guess you could recognize the voice, but that could be manufactured stuff. That's going to get into something we'll talk about later on in this episode about the AI use in music and how really it could be a problem. It could be a very big problem. I see AI as a tool to use. Obviously, if you watch this channel, I dabbled in AI here and there. Okay, it's a tool. You could use it, and you could use it in a way that can really look. It makes certain things easier with AI, right? You could generate images and music and scripts like that. Okay, it takes no effort. But I think that will also make people complacent and really, it will, hate to be like, oh, it's going to kill the jobs. But like, as far as creative minds go, creative people, like, what do you offer if something else can do what you do and faster, right? That is where we're at. But anyway, we'll talk about that later. But yeah, okay, pretty cool. With that said, kind of related to the Dreamcast thing we talked about earlier. There's a reason why we're now a video game stream. Okay, Miho's having a good time. We got to talk about Miho here. Miho here is she had a Dreamcast bag. She has a Dreamcast bag there. I don't know what's going on there. Was there like some sort of Dreamcast celebration thing or something in Japan? Because this is a current picture. This isn't like back in the late 90s, early 2000s. This is 1999 is when the Dreamcast came out, right? 1999. Holy crap. My mind just like exploded right there. I was like, what? That's it, right? Oh my God. Like memories just flash before my eyes. You ever had that happen? Or am I just getting old? Is that what's going on here? I can't even believe that. I can't even fathom that. Auto rocks, man. I got to check out Auto. I really do. I'm going to check out more of their stuff. And I don't know if I can react to it. It seems like I have a funny feeling that Universal Music is going to, block those videos. Miho and her friend, they're met while playing Dreamcast games. Hey, that's the cool story there. I like that story. Let's make this bigger. You want to see more of this and less of me, right? All right, Miho and her friend were playing Dreamcast games. What game? They probably were. I mean, Miho strikes me as someone who actually will have like the bag that the Dreamcast came in for some reason, like keep hold of everything. Unless it was her friends. I mean, wait, her friend is wearing a Dreamcast shirt. What? And I think this friend runs or owns or works at one of the bars that she plays at, that Miho plays at. Miho is playing a lot of gigs. Miho is not moping around and depressed because she left LOVEBITES. She's not... I was about to say she's not drinking a lot, but she is drinking a lot, but she's not drinking a lot and like, wasting away. She's very, very, very busy. Very busy. Anywhere you see Maki Oyama or one of the Audius people, Miho is somewhere not too far behind. We're going to talk about that too. But before, I'll just say, what game do you think she was playing here? They're obviously playing a party game. Come on, it's going to be Power Stone, Soul Calibur. Come on, something two-player. Tamu Mayu did. They've been friends since NEMOPHILA did an auto cover. Oh, okay. Oh, wait a second. Then I probably have heard it. I think I have. Oh, it's on their channel. If it's on their channel, then I'm definitely gonna have to react to that if I haven't already. Yeah, feel free to throw in some auto recommendations in the Discord. And if you haven't joined the Discord, feel free to, man. It's pretty much drama free. I know some Discords are like, I don't know, issues happen. Issues happen all the time. You know, the wrong people get in there and things happen, and it all just dissolves into crap. Sometimes I think Discord's a mistake, but you know, it kind of works to keep the requests coming in sometimes. You know, it kind of keeps things organized a bit. And I use it as like a tool every now and then. Anyway. So this is cool, but we got more here. Speaking of Miho, like I said, wherever Miho is, you're probably going to see an audience member, but surprise, surprise, she was not here at this thing. The reason why we're taking a look here at Maki Oyama is she has an interesting post here. Let's go and translate this here real fast. Happy New Year. Last year was a year which I had so many rich and exciting experiences that I couldn't believe it was just 1 year. I'm a solo vocalist, but I think it's because I'm able to sing with the people I respect and let them take care of me. I can sing with all my might. Also, I'd like to express my gratitude and love to everyone on the floor who always faces me during serious competitions, and to everyone involved. Now, if that was all butchered, blame Google. That's the auto translate everyone goes with. DeepL I think is better, but Google has the power, is a powerhouse. What can you say? But what's important about this is this here. What's going on here? Let's make this bigger, guys. What's going on here? Chat, you tell me. Japanese ritual? Exorcism? An exorcism to what? Burn bad spirits of the 2023? To banish them? You have three members. I would say 3 members of audience. 2 members, 1 guest. Maki Oyama. You got Sawa. You got Toki. I like the gong and the silence. It gives it a cool effect. It's like spirits be banished. And I like how you could tell who's who just by like the color of the hair. You could see, like, I could see the green, right? And Sava's hair. I could see it. It sticks out. But I could watch this. A headbang to the new year. That's how you do it. Okay? I like this. Kind of reminds me of our SC European Balkan Kalfatan tradition of chasing evil spirits. Chasing evil spirits around winter solstice. Wow, I really can't read. Wow. Product of what George Bush's No Child Left Behind Act, U.S. schools. Okay, but yeah, pretty cool. Sawa said she did this because she had a fever she was trying to get rid of. I think I have that here. Yes. She said, I returned safely from my New Year's trip, but now my fever hasn't come down, and I'm down for a while. I want to get well soon. Also, an exorcism for 2024. So, I'm not sure if this helped her fever any. I don't think it did. But hopefully, well, now the image went away. What? Come on, OBS. What happened here? Why did the image go away? Oh, I think I know why. Okay. For some reason, when I did the pop-out thing by accident, it screwed up the Windows capture. Okay, good to know. Anyway, that's pretty cool. And I bet it was really warm around that fire. That's a good place to be. Really good place to be. But, like I said, where they are. Miho's not too far behind. By the way, let me just say, I did listen to Radiant A, and I'm ready to do a review of it. I'll do that in the standalone video or a short stream. I might do that. Let's do that tomorrow night. Okay? I don't want to put the review of that album in the middle of this. It doesn't make any sense. I try to be organized somewhat. Okay? It may not seem like it, but I do try to be. You think they spend too much time with Miho? They can't stop headbanging? Hey, that's not a bad condition there, Repo Bob. It's better than not being able to stop headbanging than not being able to stop drinking. I say that, and I'm not shaming her. I do have a bottle of liquor here on my desk, but I'm not Nick Ricardo over here. I don't have bottles of liquor all over around me. Hey, anyone know that guy? Seriously, that guy had like 23 bottles of liquor around him. I have one, and it's this cheap Fireball, but I'm not doing shots because no more alcohol. I'm banishing the alcohol until like there's like a social event or something, you know, or if I go to a Mexican restaurant. You can't go to a Mexican restaurant and not get a margarita or a Mexican beer. You just, I can't anyway. I don't know what you guys do, but I can't do that. Yeah, there is that. There's that. But what we're looking at here, Devin Stream is just organizing my book collection. Oh yeah, I saw that book collection. That's about right. A little bit of Halo, a little bit of something else. Yeah. Okay. This here, what we're looking at is a picture of what Miho took. And I'm just looking at, wait, is this a morning? Is this how she starts her? Okay, she's getting her hair done. Okay. And you see what's on the desk there, right? On the little table? Like five cans of, that's not beer. That's like high 7%. Yeah, okay, highball. Suntory highball. It's like a whiskey mix. Okay. She's gonna have fun with that. That's a good way to start. Wait, or is that the one I think it is? The highball? I think it is, right? I've seen these around. I don't know, judging from the can, it looks like it'd have like a little bit of like citrus taste to it, but whatever. But whatever it is, I'm sure she's gonna get 5. You think she gets drunk on 5? I think she just gets started on 5. This is how she starts. I'll tell you what, man. Do you think you could survive a drinking contest with Miho? Do you? No way, right? No way. There's no way you would do that. You try to drink with Miho, you're gonna be hitting the floor. And these aren't all the same. They're like kind of different types. So she's changing it up a bit. Right. Interesting. And she's a party girl. 70%, 5 only, 35%. She still has 65% to go. Oh, Misa. What is it with bass players and drinking? Is it just like a Misa thing and Miho? Does Haraguchi's son have a drinking problem? Wait, whoa. I say problem. It's only a problem if it's affecting your life, okay? In a bad way, okay? I mean, set aside, like, liver damage, okay? All right? Hell, I have a drinking problem right here. I have a little bottle of American honey that was given to me on Christmas, but I only took like a little bit of sip of it. Because despite what YouTube thinks, at least my old channel in a way, I'm not an alcoholic. I swear, guys, I'm not an alcoholic. I took a little sip. I was like, oh, okay, I'm good. That's my problem, is I didn't finish this. I don't really feel it. I don't really feel the need to finish this either. Wow. Am I really turning a new leaf here? Am I really changing my ways? I tell you what, man. Drinking just water does get kind of boring, though. I will say, it's like, maybe I want to put something in here. All right, more Miho. What is churro metal? I mean, churra metal. Churra metal? Churro metal? I know what a churro is. They're tasty. They're delicious. You know what they are too. They're good. But churra metal, I don't know what that is. Well, whatever it is, Miho's having a good time. Looks like promoting it. She's okay. Cool. There's more of that. There's more to that, actually. Apparently, that's some sort of like, it's like some sort of event. And we'll talk about it here. Okay, this right here, what we're looking at is like the ticket price, the VIP Mind Blow Rockfest Volume 9 Churro Metal Osaka. Apparently, this thing is something that's done, I guess, annually or maybe every other year or something. And the reason I saved this for us here is because I'm looking at that yen, which is about $107 for a VIP ticket to watch Miho play. And it's not just Miho. It's Miho with other people. I have it. I thought I had it saved here. It was, well, good news is, let's just go to her Twitter. Here we go. Churro metal. Okay. It's some sort of rock festival, some sort of metal festival. And you might recognize some of these names from Loudness, okay? A lot of people are going to be there. They're going to play music at that bar or that place or whatever, at the venue. It sounds like it's going to be a good time. Yeah, so like I said, Miho is still very active. I should have called this like the Miho stream. We'll get to the Oricon stuff. We'll get to the question that's in the title of this stream here soon. But we got to talk about what Miho's doing, because it's kind of like, that's the question, right? You know, we know what LOVEBITES is doing. We know what those members are doing. They're having a great time. They had a fantastic 2023. Well, okay. So yeah, Miho is still playing a lot of music. She's playing music with friends, I guess with others in the industry. She's just hanging out with them, having a good time, enjoying herself, and getting paid to do so as well. And I kind of wonder, guys, I don't, if this is what I think it is. What was that image I had? This right here. Okay, and this is on her personal store too, official merchandise store. So it's hard to tell exactly because of the Japanese, right? But I'm like, okay, if Sawa's paying $107 for a VIP for this event, for this, I mean, is that money going directly to her? Is it being split with the others at the playing at the venue? Is there a, what I'm saying is you getting all of it? Is it cut? Is it split? What is it? And how does that compare to when she was with LOVEBITES? Because you got to think, yeah, sure, LOVEBITES had a good 2023, but we got to ask ourselves the question: how much, well, all the work that the ladies put into their 2023 to make it great, make that tour in Japan great, how much do those ladies actually get paid at the end of it after Victor takes their cut? You got to think, because all the eating out they do, all the little the meetings that they have where, they'll have pictures and show that they had a lot of food, and they go out to these restaurants, to go to multiple venues, so like a party sort of thing. Well, those aren't free, right? Someone's paying for that. And if it's the record label paying for it, well, then really people who are paying for it are the performers, because it's not free. It's like it's going to come out from them. So, and then you got to think about the touring costs and the cost of traveling. the cost of getting the recording equipment, the streaming equipment, everything, the lighting, all that stuff, the rig. It's just, you got to think about all that, because that, so what, they might get a particular cut off of like album sales, streaming sales, which that's a whole other thing. But they might get a cut of merchandise, but there's going to be that before they see any of that money, oh, you're going to pay back. You're going to pay us back for what we paid for. I mean, that's just the nature of, that's just the relationship between record labels and the performers. So the wild question and speculation that I have is Miho making about the same that she made when she was with LOVEBITES now? I mean, is she? Now, of course, we don't really know. We don't know at all, really, honestly, because it's like, well, we don't know what their contracts say. But I tell you this much, I'm pretty sure Victor's taking a lot. I'm pretty sure they are. I'm pretty sure. I kind of wonder, with the way Miho is hustling with the Audience Ladies and with other performers in the Japanese hard rock and metal scene, I wouldn't be surprised if she's actually making pretty good for herself. I say pretty good, enough to live off of, and be able to go out, have drinks that cost money, enjoy herself without having to worry about all the stress of like performing in a band like she was before, having to travel, having to go overseas. That's a lot of work. There's a lot of work that goes into that, especially with LOVEBITES, where they're playing like next level music all the time, every time, and it's like they have to be on top of their game. And honestly, I think about it this way. I'm like, it's probably like a stress relief for her, and like, she might not have like she doesn't have like the salary like she had before. I'm not sure what her other gigs are. I think she does like a tutor. I think she does lessons, bass lessons as well. I think I've seen something like that. So I think overall she's doing pretty good. Okay, guys, let me know in the chat. I'll take a look at it. I was kind of going on a ramble there. Ticket price is lower than what I've paid for in Rafters. That's the Shanai 20. Yeah. Harachan has a potato-based food addiction problem. But so then she likes vodka. Is that what you're saying, Razvan? Is that your clever way of saying she likes Russian water, potato water? Well, I'm supposed to have a drinking contest this Saturday. I haven't told those guys that I'm not going to do it yet. Oh, man. I agreed to this, I agreed to it, I think, before New Year's Eve. Okay, what are the ethics of this? Should I back... You know what? It's my liver. I can do whatever I want. I don't care about it. I could be like, no, guys. I don't really feel like throwing up into a toilet. Pizza, potato, French fries, beer. Let's see, what else is she doing? Oh yeah, and let's talk about this. That's Sami. We'll talk about that. There's other gigs too, like this Sweet Rock thing. It's yet another gig, another thing she's doing, meeting up with other musicians. And you might recognize the guitars from Galnerus. Okay. She's playing these shows. Okay. And yeah, I mean, that's cool, man. They split the money, they split the tickets how they want. Sure, I guess the venue takes their cut with the fee, but I'm bet you. You think, like I said before, you think about the costs of everything. I think if you continue playing these smaller gigs, back to back, I think she'll be fine. And then, yeah, I think too, Miho did what she wanted to do. She had that taste of touring Europe, right? That was her dream to tour Europe. She had a taste of it. And that's not what she desires anymore, apparently, right? So that's her call, and yeah. And then another one here, Fire and Poison. Like, I couldn't really tell you what's going on with all these festivals, you know? There's like back to back, but it's like, that's cool, man. You know? Continue to play, continue to hustle. I did take a look at the ticket prices and all that stuff. There's another one here too. The Dead Daisies. Another show she's doing. She's the opening act with what they call the Midnight Roses, which is pretty much just well, it's a mix. Let's see, it's a mix of people, isn't it? I don't recognize that the guitarist there, the guy. Anyway, now the question on your mind: the Fire and Poison shirt was fire. Yeah, it does look like fire. Oh, you gotta think about that too, because they still merch related to this. Okay, it's not just a gig that they do at a bar. It's a little bit more than that. There's merchandise that they sell that's going to. It's not going to the record label, because there isn't a record label for this. Is going to the members. I'm sure the venue gets a cut. Okay. You know, with the big guys taking a lot, this might be a way to get more smaller pieces of the pie more frequently, if you will. Okay. Okay. Pretty cool though. Pretty cool. It'd be cool to hear some of this stuff, see it, but you know, it's not really something that happens, is it? You don't really see videos of this on like YouTube. Yeah, I'd like to get some of these shirts. Let me see if I can find one. I'm sure I can. I mean, we're on her. We are on her Twitter. There we go. Fire and Poison shirt. Looking pretty cool. I like the Cthulhu there. Nice Lovecraft reference. It's sad that this is the only piece of like horror reference I have on my wall here. This wall is so sad. I need to decorate this thing. I need to decorate it. But since we're in the house, it's going to have to be tasteful, okay? And you know what? Things need to be tasteful anyway. Anyway, I think now's about the time to ask the question, where does Baby Metal rank on Oricon? Where do any of these bands that we enjoy rank on Oricon? Well, let's talk about that real fast. And let's first do a reminder. While we may really enjoy these bands, we do really enjoy these bands like NEMOPHILA, LOVEBITES, Baby Metal. Okay, there's many bands I probably have not mentioned that you think are really, really good. But keep in mind, just like in the U.S. or Canada or wherever, rock and roll and metal is pretty much not even anywhere close to the top, because everyone likes pop. Everyone likes pop, apparently. And pop is fine at times, but it's not what I gravitate towards. Okay? When we take a look at this, let me put it this way. You could take a shot for every time one of these bands is mentioned on this list, and you'd never take a shot. Oh, I spilled this. I spilled the liquor. Oh no, that's bad luck. That's bad luck. I have a pin on this desk, and it set on the pin, and it spilled a little bit. Oh no. How do I take care of the bad luck of spilling some liquor? Am I supposed to drink this? All right. Say what? I'll take a shot every time Baby Metal's mentioned on this list. It goes like this. You can't really see much of the list. Let me just make this smaller. All right, guys, where is it at? Let's see. This list has 100. Obviously, it's top 100 albums of 2023 on Oricon. And the albums wise, it's like King and Prince. I don't know what that is. That's number 1. King and Prince, Mr. 5. I have no idea what that is. Snowman, I Do Me. Okay. 17. Okay. Stray Kids. Okay, let me just read this all together. King and Prince, No Men, 17. Stray Kids, 17. Six Tone, 17. Nani wa Danshi. Stray Kids, King and Prince, Tomorrow Together. Ini, Tomorrow Together. Johnny's West, Jo 1, V, Jimin, Jungkook. King Nu, Back Number, Tomorrow Together, Treasure, Stray Kids, Inhumpin, Besamo, Nizu, Hey Say Jump, Satu, Suto Pui. Okay, that sounded weird. Mr. Children. I don't think Mr. Children should be around children. It doesn't sound really good. Hey, that's just a weird name there. He might be an upstanding guy. Then Stray Kids. It's weird that Stray Kids, that band, is like right under Mr. Children. N-Team. NMB48. Kasuku Band. Sexy Zone. Miss Green Apple. News. Hinatazaka 46. Is that kind of like NMB48 where there's like 46 members? And Hinatazaka 46. I have to say it slow. I try to say it right. August D. You know, let's just jump all the way down. Because this is so sad. Like, it's like, where's the rock? Where's the metal? BAND-MAID is nowhere on this list. BAND-MAID. BAND-MAID fans, hate to tell you this, nowhere on the list. Nowhere on the list. Okay? You know, I'm taking a look at this list right now. Did it update or something? Oh, no, there we go. What I see, the only band I recognize here, which would be BABYMETAL, is ranked 90. 90. It is on this list. That's great for BABYMETAL. Hey, round of applause for the BABYMETAL. I was right. Some people may not like them. You know, this channel attracts a lot from, you know, different people, different tastes of music. But they're on Oricon top 100 albums. LOVEBITES is not there. BAND-MAID's not there. NEMOPHILA is not going to be there because they didn't have an album in 2023. And I mean, honestly, Seize the Fate wouldn't be on there. Okay. There's no good Gottschrick Spin, none of that. I guess I need to check out some of these groups. 17, King and Prince. Yeah. Let's see what's going on with these groups, right? 46 groups are there, rivals of the 48 groups, but owned by the same man. What? I tried to read your comment in the chat there, Repo Bob. It didn't make any sense to me. He said 46 groups are the rivals of the 48 groups, but owned by the same. They're rivals of each other. So wait, NMB48 and Hinatazaka 46 are rivals? Like the same way like Ryu and Ken are? Like they would fight each other in the street? Is it like River City Ransom, another video game reference where they're fighting each other in the street like that, but they're owned by the same man? Is he making them fight? That'd be kind of cool. See a bunch of like J-pop girls try to beat each other up in the street. That'd be kind of cool. be kind of fun to watch for a little while. But yeah, BABYMETAL, the other one, made it on the list. Cool. I guess I'll take a shot of this exceptionally smooth liquor. I mean, I spilt a little bit of it. I think, look, in my family, spilt liquor is a curse, okay? I'm making an excuse. I'm making an excuse and giving me a reason to drink this. It's time to drink. Time to get back on the wagon that transports the liquor so I can drink the liquor. Why? I didn't have to do that. Oh. All right, no more. I'm not really a liquor guy. As you can see my face. Just not really a liquor guy. You know, the other reason why I drink this is because this bottle had already been opened. Might as well just finish it. Be done with it. That sucks. All right. There was nothing exceptionally smooth about that. Okay. Top 100. Okay. That was Oricon 2023 Top 100 albums. What about Oricon 2023 Top 100 singles? How many of these bands we like are going to be on this list? I'm going to cut to the chase on this one. 0. Nada. Nothing. Not metal anyways. Not hard rock. No BAND-MAID. No BABYMETAL. No Gotrek Spin. The only thing on here that I recognize would be AKB48. Apparently I need to react to more of them, apparently. SKE48? I guess they're owned. Hey, all these J-pop groups are probably owned by the same guy, right? Right? I mean, it's kind of like corporatism there in America, where really all these different brands are owned by the same company. No matter which one you choose, the house always wins. Bish. Way to beat me to the punch. Yes, that is right. Bish is the one we recognize. Where is that? I think it's, I'm looking here. I think it's number 59. Bish Bye Bye Show. That is the only thing I recognize here. So what it tells me is really, when it comes to Japanese music, I'm reacting to like the niche of the niche. How do y'all feel about that? I like that. Like, I enjoy reacting to smaller bands like Arc Royal or Cranium. Did I say it right? Probably not. I'm trying to say it by memory. I have to see the name of the band. Or let's say even Unlucky Morpheus. I know they got sponsored by the UFO Noodles, but you know they're not mainstream in Japan. I mean, and put in perspective, even when it comes to like the American top charts, you won't find bands like Metallica until you get to the very, very bottom. Okay? All right? You might find some classic rock maybe in the 60s or 70s on the top 100 chart or top 200 chart, but it is it's that easy listening pop stuff that gets top 1. Yeah. How do you feel about that? So what about Nogizaka 46? Is that also owned by the same guy or ran by the same guy? So yeah, there you have it. It's kind of disappointing. In other sad news, let's talk about Japanese music and AI. This is something to be worried about. I don't know how you guys feel about AI. I'll talk a little bit about it from how I used it and what I see around me. But first we'll get into this article here. And the reason why this is important is this is coming from a musician. It's coming from ex-Japan's guitarist, right? Yoshiki. And I guess a leader? Okay. Yoshiki, ex-Japan leader Yoshiki said artificial intelligence can have a role to play in the evolution of music, but also questions the extent to which musicians and artists should accept the use of this technology. He urged the music industry to discuss criteria for its use. And I'll say right now, you could say what you will. Like, this guy, Yoshiki, can ask for prominent members in the music industry to sit down and have a discussion, and they can agree to that. But I guarantee you this, let me go ahead and skip this ad because I'm talking about something. While those talks are being done, I would say, while preparing for the talks to be done, and while the talks are being done, I guarantee you they are researching, spending time and money and researching in ways that can make AI work for them, because that is a technology that they're definitely going to use. Because if they don't do that, what's going to happen is there's going to be some new artists that may emerge on the scene, and he may, get there by when it does emerge, he's going to be using a lot of AI to help him or her, whoever it is, and it's going to change things. And the reason why I say that is because the people, us, maybe not us, but other people are going to like the music, and then the industry is going to see how that's going and just cave to it. And if you can make music that people enjoy, people like, through AI, and you don't really have to really do much. I mean, you can really cut costs, a lot of costs. I see, a lot of time. Then why not just do that? Obviously, you're gonna need people to still play live until that's not needed anymore. Because now we have it where holograms could be projected, and the hologram, well, obviously there's like a backing track or something that plays their part of the song, and people still like it. You may not like it, but others do, and you probably know those others that like it. And unfortunately, the industry's gotta go in their direction. But this article says, frankly, it is extremely difficult to say how we should view the emergence of AI. I think what took mankind a century to get from point A to point B can be done in a year, a month, or a day with AI. It seems AI is doing nothing but fast forwarding. AI can be used effectively in some professions, but it could also take jobs away from humans. 100%. I could hire an artist to, draw some art for me, create some art for me, or I can just type in some letters, type in some words into an AI art generation machine, hit the button, and there you have it. Boom. Hey, keep on rolling the dice until the hands look right, until the eyes look about right, until things look better. And that's just now. I mean, not even a year from now, 6 months from now, it's going to be improved. It does cheapen the art. It does quite a bit, I think. I wonder if it's gonna make it to where, I know I was sitting down with my wife, talking with her. I was like, does it ever feel like things are just kind of like a copy of a copy of a copy of a copy, and we're like, it's getting cheaper and cheaper. Like, my daughter was watching some stupid show on Netflix, like Super Kitties or whatever. I'm just like, This is like just like any other cartoon. You got 4 main characters. They're wearing different colors. They're cute, whatever. You know, the same dynamics are going on. It's like you know what's gonna happen. Wow. Anyway, it just makes things kind of boring, right? Or am I that guy? I'm that guy right now, aren't I? As a Repo Bot says, there has been already a few acts in Japan that is fully automated with backing tracks and holograms, so no real... Dude, that's what I said about Otto. I mean, I don't know much about her. I'm not saying that she fakes it. I think she's legit. I'm going to go ahead and say that now. I don't... Okay? But... being that she likes to be in the shadows and silhouette and not show her face... And it could easily be done by AI. Let me put it this way: in the groups that we know, out of the groups we know that we follow here on this channel, like let's say LOVEBITES, NEMOPHILA, we include the warning. Oh man, you know, Gotrick Spin. You know, Unlucky Morpheus, BABYMETAL. Which one of the out of those is most likely going to use AI like in their next project? I don't really see LOVEBITES doing it because Miyako's a perfectionist and probably wants to do everything herself. NEMOPHILA could do it. They have a lot of producers. That's one thing I'm learning about NEMOPHILA. There's people around them that are really helping them, which is great. They have a good engine. Don't fix that. Don't change that. They seem to have a good team around them, but they don't need to. They're good at they're doing good. They seem to be able to pop out music like that. Okay, and I think the group that I just listed there, I think out of all of them, I think it would be BABYMETAL. That would be I could see BABYMETAL use AI if they haven't already in some sort of way. Honestly, I like BABYMETAL. But their best versions are the live performance. Like the studio tracks, how do we know that they're not just a drum machine? They could just be a drum machine and some AI and just like programmed, okay? Honestly. And if you take that comment as mean like dissing the band, then you're misreading it and you're very sensitive. I'm just saying it's very possible to happen because it's all like in house with people that kind of like, you know, not really their real name, but a name kind of given to them for a credit. You know, there's some BABYMETAL fans that actually think it's like the commie band that does the music. It's like, no, they're only there for the live part. And honestly, it's kind of since they wear masks now, it's like they could really be anybody as long as they could play. You know, I think, and I'm pretty sure Amuse sees that. I'm pretty sure Amuse understands that. With the help of Tamu's husband? Yeah. I don't know much about her husband. NEMOPHILA already did it. The synth version of Life. Oh, okay. So they did. Okay. Well, there you have it. They used AI for that. Okay, that's cool. I'll have to take a look at that. They don't need the band behind them. You know what? What you said there, Repo Bob? That is true. That is technically true. Okay. The reality is, I'm pretty sure Amuse and even a BABYMETAL understands that the band behind the girls is there for like, it's there for now, right? If you took them away, it would be harder. If you take them away, the whole like they're not a band thing, that would be, well, okay, well, they're not. They're like performers. Okay. And the whole band part would be like, well, the girls are performers in that kind of like any other pop group, but then they have a band behind them. Okay. You know, it's like, it's easier to argue that, but if you take that away, and honestly, it's kind of like, what is that worth for a Koba and a Muse? I'm saying his name right. I know for a while I used to say Koga. Koga metal? Koga? Yeah, they are an idol group. They are an idol group. And you know, like I know like even American pop bands will have like, or sorry, American pop stars may have like a band, but they'll be like tucked away. Like I asked my wife the other day, like, does Taylor Swift even have a band? It's like, oh yeah, she does, but they're like tucked away in a corner. It's like, of course they are, because if they're on stage, you know, her thin ego couldn't take it, because any attention taken from her, it would just hurt her feelings. Did you hear that she got hurt? She got her feelings hurt over a stupid joke, and it wasn't even that bad of a joke. The Golden Globes, all it was like what? The guy said the difference between an NFL game and a Golden Globes is that there's more cameras on Taylor Swift at an NFL game. That's all it was. It wasn't like calling her stupid or anything like that. The joke wasn't even at her expense. I didn't see how it was. It was just like, hey, you get a lot of attention in NFL games. Look at that. Because you do. That's the reality of it. But she got her feelings hurt over that, which tells you that she's thin skinned and can't take much. And guys, I'm gonna let you know now. This whole random reaction thing, reacting to anything random, possibly Taylor Swift. If I did that, it would. If I actually reacted to Taylor Swift, it would bring about a hate swarm that I don't think I'd want on this channel, because I don't have anything nice to say. I think her music is plastic and stupid. All right, I'm done with that. All right. Let's see. Akira Yamaoka, Tamu's husband, is known for games music like Silent Hill. Oh shit, really? Oh damn. Oh, that's cool. All right, let's get through the rest of this article and see if there's any other things to say about AI. Okay, one example that exploded onto the scene in the last few years is interactive generative AI like ChatGPT, which is a lot of fun. A song can be created by typing in keywords such as watching stars by the sea at night, and this is an extreme example. Rapid technology innovation. A similar debate took place when the internet became more widespread several decades ago. Now many AI-generated songs have been uploaded to streaming platforms. It's becoming difficult to tell if songs were composed by humans or by AI. AI can allow anyone to sing with someone else's voice, but no legislation has been put in place. One way to protect original music might be by applying for your own copyright and publicity rights before they are used without permission. With AI, anyone can create music and distribute it around the world. A song that took a year to finish and a song created in 30 minutes will be put through the same sieve. The incentive to create hit songs awakens if there's no hope of good income from them. Yeah, I could see that. It's like, and if it's so cheaply created, oh man, you're gonna have a surge of just crap. Might have at what point do you have a content overload? I mean, that is a legit question. At what point do you have a content saturation? And no one could argue that we have that now, right? I mean, how often do you scroll through YouTube, of all things, where anyone can have a YouTube channel and people post videos all the time with different streams? There's so much going on here. Let me just tell you my experience. I'll scroll and be like, there's all these things that kind of interest me, but it's like, I honestly, and then it's like I don't really want to watch any of them. I want to watch a lot of them, but I'll just sit here and have a smoke. You know, and music wise, it's like, well, there's a lot I could listen to right now. Let me just put it on random playlists and go with that. You know, with Netflix, it's like it's just scrolling through crap. A lot of it's crap, especially new stuff. It's like, well, I don't know what the hell this is. Another girl boss. Okay, I'm a girl. I'm like away, not even 100 pounds, and I could throw grown ass men around. Okay, try that in real life. Okay, you know, or some stupid stuff. Family was 31 years and some change. Oh wow. Wow. Yeah, Tamu does seem young. That is young compared to me. I'm 40. One of the rare artists that I know that is shorter than Haruna. Holy crap. Tamu's shorter than Haruna? I would like to do a video. Maybe it's better as a stream about NEMOPHILA maybe oversharing certain things, like the pictures of the kids and stuff. I mean, they could do whatever they want, obviously, but it's like the way the internet is, the way fans can be kind of creepy and obsessive and stalking. I wouldn't do that. Like, I would never put my kids where you could see their face on a live stream. Because I know how YouTube can be. Okay? I know how quickly other YouTubers do some crap and call CPS on your ass for no reason other than just to mess with you. I know how, like, people in the chat can do that at times. Not you guys, but I mean, I've been burned before. I have police knock on my door before. I might have instigated something. But, you know, but you hear stories, too, of that happened to people. And it's like, I would not do that. I would not do that. Minami? Oh, okay. Is she short? Oh, okay. I see now. Takahashi Minami. Okay. Not to be too conservative. Okay. I lost my bandmate, Hyde, Extra Band's guitars. When an Extra Band reunion concert was held, a hologram was used to show Hyde for a documentary released in 2023. Footage of Hyde performing about 30 years ago was combined with that of my performance. Such things could not have been done without using technology. I'm very open-minded, so I try to look at things from both sides. It is questionable that it would be good for the arts to be conservative about new technologies. I like how they have to put that there. It's like, I think we know what he means. I'd be like, because people here are conservative and be like, are we talking politics here? What's going on here? Anyway, go on. I'm a classical music lover by nature. When I make music, I write down a score, and I have tried to communicate with my fans through my music. But if I can create a piece of music simply by giving instructions like with blue and red imagery using generative AI, that's going too far. To what extent should musicians and artists accept the use of AI? The music industry must discuss the matter after defining the role of AI to some extent. And he's saying that rules are needed. That's the next part. I'm going to read this, and we'll get into it here. Say, AI technology has been used to recreate not only the likeness of actors, but even their voices without permission. Well, that is true. That is true. It can easily make actors look younger or older. And the problems facing Hollywood are rooted in the lack of progress on the development of copyrights, publicity rights, and other legislation related to AI. No matter what we think now, technology has advanced much faster than legislation at this stage. Oh, of course. The old farts making the laws can't keep up with this crap. They're too distracted with child diddling. I had to say that. I had to say that. I don't know. A lot of them like to hang out with Epstein. I'm allowed to say his name? I don't know. They're distracted on stupid stuff. Okay. Even if we say no AI, this trend is unstoppable. What matters is figuring out how to coexist with AI. The music, film, and industries and other industries need to set rules. Both creators and viewers need to understand that the situation now stands at crossroads with whether AI will help advance or destroy industries. If we consider things with the criteria of making an environment that is conducive to the creation of great art, we will know what action should be taken in the future. I hope for an environment where artists can create works that move people. If great art can be created, that will benefit everyone. Okay. The old farts don't even know how phones work. Well, that's true. That is true. That is a true statement there. I'll take off my glasses. I'm going to say something important. You're ready for grand intellect, guys. AI is bad. Okay? Okay. No. Let's be real, though. Have you guys ever played Mega Man? I'm going somewhere with that. It's not a random question. Like the old Mega Man games. I never really knew that they had a story. Apparently they have a story. Apparently there was a reason why you're beaming into the different levels and the reason why you're shooting these different robots and stuff. Because they went haywire. Robots were automated. Automated to the point to where they took over all the jobs. Every job, every task was taken over by robots. They did everything. From obviously being a toaster to doing manual labor to doing all sorts of stuff, okay? And then there was a virus that went around and then that went crazy. And then that creates problems. Now, the situation we're in is not really with robots right now, but it's with AI. AI is at the point to where it is definitely involved in a lot of stuff. And it, in the combination with the robots, can easily replace humans in a lot of various roles, even creative roles that were like not thought possible. Why do you need a human to write a script for you for a show, for a movie, for a play, when you could just have an AI do it? An AI can string together a plot, could even keep track of characters, plot devices, and it can do it kind of decently. The only thing that kind of limits it are the limitations put in by the programmers, so you find ways to get around that. And it can generate it. It could even use very colorful language, purple prose, if you will, writing wise. You can adjust how it describes things. You can tell it to be very poetic. And that's just with writing. But when it comes to art, a similar thing. I mean, you can have the AI generate all sorts of art. Like it could be anime style. Like, why do you need someone to draw frames for an anime? Which that people don't do that anymore, right? Now they just use computers. They drawing on cells and whatever they used to use. They don't do that now. It's all computer generated. Who does it? Who does it the old-fashioned way? No one, right? Show me one person who does. There might be one person out there that still does. They're gonna be replaced. They're like an old fossil. They're an old dinosaur. They're left over from the old era. Okay. Because it's so much faster and easier to use the new technology. It's just going to replace them. It's just going to replace us. And I don't see any stop to this. There is no stop to it unless people choose to. But the problem is the people that would have to say, hey, let's not do this, would have to be the people that are in charge and creating it, the people higher than them, and then even the people who consume it. And we know how people are. People will listen to anything. People will watch anything. Just about. Just about. I mean, Hollywood is finding out, Disney's finding out that that's not necessarily true. If you make things that suck, well, people aren't going to watch it. And I would think in a world where AI is generating everything and money is the factor, and they want to make money, it'd be like, well, you know, these woke scripts aren't really generating much, revenue. So let's not do that. Let's just give them what they want. You know, have you ever played around with AI before? It generates what you. I swear, when it comes to art AI, just type in woman, just type in woman in bikini, and it's gonna give you what you're thinking. It's gonna give you the busty. It's gonna give you a lot. Okay, it's gonna give you someone attractive. It's not gonna give you what Hollywood now wants to give you. Okay, if that makes sense. So what I'm saying is, I see this as a threat. I see it as a way where AI is gonna take over things. It really will. Now people will probably say no, it's not gonna happen, but I mean, it's just a matter of time. That's really what it is. I don't see anyone stopping this. Good luck. There might be some who agree to not use it, but there's gonna be that one that does. And if they generate things that people like, he wins. I mean, if Disney used AI, I'm pretty sure. I was gonna say, if they used AI for Snow White, they wouldn't have run into the problems that they did using woke writers that were trying to set an agenda. I think AI would be like, all right, we're gonna put 7 dwarves in here, but no, you can't call them dwarves. They're little people. That's weird. Snow White is a fairy tale using dwarves. Doesn't make any sense. I want to see it. I want to see if AI will go rogue though, and start going haywire. Okay, that was the Mega Man connection. That was crazy. 6 fingers AI hands are so 3 months past. Yeah, passe. It really is. 6 fingers. What about 3 boobs? Ever got that? Did you ever get an AI generated image where the legs are backwards? I would share you the art I generate, but it's pretty much porn, and I'm not gonna share with you my box of porn. Okay. All right. I think that brings us to the end of our topics here tonight. We did talk about some J-Metal news. Okay. We did talk about some gaming stuff. Shout out to the Dreamcast. You know what? Sega had something with that system. They really did. They had many failures leading up to it that just took a lot of money out from. The Dreamcast was ahead of its time. It was. I know I sound probably like I'm coping, but let's see. Graphics wise, it's pretty good. The best at the time. And then even had a modem, the first to go online. And I did play Phantasy Star Online. That was cool. But yeah, there is that. But yeah, we talked about Miho quite a bit. Gave her a lot of love. You know what we didn't talk about? Or realize now? Asami's New Year's Eve party, what she was doing. We didn't talk about that at all. She had a New Year's Eve party. Yeah, she had a New Year's Eve party. Everyone went to her house. They had fun. I'm kind of curious what these ladies do, when they're not playing. I'm pretty sure they have other jobs. I think they do. Am I right there? Am I wrong? What do you think? I think Asami, I get teacher vibes from her or something. There's some, I don't know, man. Teacher vibes. I mean, are they full time with Love Bites? I don't think they are. Miyako might be. Anyway, is that what I think it is? Oh, those look yum. I don't know what you call those things, but they look pretty yum. Like the like pastry things, right? Pretty good. These girls are always eating. I swear, I'm gonna create another short where they're just eating. It's like, okay, there is a black hole on Earth, and it's in their stomach. It's just they eat and they eat and eat, and they seem to stay the same size. Okay. Now a lot of fish, I mean, you could burn that fast, but Asami does eat a lot of other stuff too, like a lot of meat, a lot of sweets. Anyway, matcha mochi, yeah. That stuff is good. Okay, all right, ladies and gentlemen, that does bring us to the end here. I hope you enjoyed this. I enjoyed your guys' company. I thought it was great. One day will be a big stream. Keep it consistent here. Shout out to Lewis. Shout out to Razvan and Repo Bob. They're active in the chat. Y'all take it easy. Have a good one. And yeah, that's it, man.